Everybody and welcome back to Falcon Plays Rimworld. Alright, last episode we had a raid. We got a knockout. We personally took a knockout, but it was Swag and he survived everything fine. Swag's over here working on, processing some metal bars. Good for you, Swag. So that was good. We were actually able to survive. No casualties this time around, so not enough. No reason for people to be yelling at me this time like, Falcon, you're screwing it up again. So everything went well. What I did this time around too was I set up this thing to be moved back a bit. We'll soon finish this up once we get the stone blocks needed for that. And the other thing is that I had this deconstructed over the course of the gap between this video and the last to kind of be pushed forward a bit, so we have kind of more turrets all up in the face of the raiders. And hopefully what the turrets also do is detract the raiders from attacking our guys and want to shoot at the turrets instead. And if we lose a turret, it's fine because, we could always make metal quite easily. But unfortunately we can't make people. Because, well, I mean, we could make people. Hypothetically speaking, I could always have, like, our males and females start to reproduce, but unfortunately there's no mod for that just yet. I did read a comment and somebody I think was like, it'd be pretty cool if, like, they could have kids and everything like that, and in reality it would be cool, but at the same time, do you really want these kids to be living in this Rim world over here where, you're constantly over here eating, nutrient pastes and stuff, and you have raids, assaults, and, like, local boom rats and muffalo going mad? It's something that I wouldn't want one of my kids to suffer through, to be quite honest with you. So, in reality, how adequate would that mod be? Well, it'd be kind of interesting, quite honestly, but a little bit dangerous for the little critters and whatnot to be running around. Speaking of little critters running around, you guys still haven't completely hauled off these debris, and I need that to be hauled off because otherwise my OC's gonna get the best of me here. But hopefully they'll make room once, Actually, you know what? Since we are done with weapons here, let's move this out of here. Make room for the debris, which is a little bit more important. Weapons were kind of disintegrating. By the way, look, we've already cleared up all this for weapons, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this just yet. Once we have like an overbearing stockpile of something, we'll probably put something in its place. Maybe food, because we are producing food crazy status right now, and we could probably start selling food now, to be quite honest with you. So how about this one for now? We'll start making this as food, and we'll make this as raw. We'll start making this as raw vegetables, maybe, because not meat. Meat is kind of a little bit more harder to come through. And we'll turn that off right there, and we'll put this as normal. Just whenever you feel the need to bring stuff over here, you definitely can. Especially because we have a lot of food that's probably being gone to waste right now. Alright, and the debris has been cleared up. The stone wall has been built, which is good. So now this has been moved back a bit, so hopefully it makes life a little bit easier for us. Our batteries are charging up quite nicely. And let's see, stones are actually being developed now by so we have 2 people now stone crafting. One of the things I added, I made one more stone crafter. So Schubers, old Shub is going to be working on the stones, and then we're going to have Swag working on the metal bars. So, that's a good tandem right there, a good team indeed. Alright, what else can we start doing for now, though? I don't think really not much else, other than, since that has been taken care of now. Let's see, how about we make this area over here a little bit lit up. Don't mind, believe me, I still remember that I have to actually set up some targets so ours to practice, and I will do that soon enough. Let me just set up a little bit of a light right here, though. Maybe another one there, and another one here, just to make this a little bit more lit up so people aren't complaining about the dark and whatnot. And standing lamp, we could do another one right here in this corner, and then another one like roughly there. Oh hey, thanks a lot, Solar Flare. Just as I'm over here trying to light up my base, the solar flare is kind of like, hey, you know what, Falcon? Not too big on that idea. Alrighty, so we'll do that there, and then we'll do a standing lamp. Let's see, over here it's kind of dark as well, isn't it? So we'll set one up like, roughly here, I would say. Another one roughly here. Obviously, there's no pattern to these, so for once, I'm gonna not let my OCD kick in here and be like, oh, it's gotta be like the same number of spots. F that, man, alright? I'm not gonna let LCD control my life. I've kicked the addiction, believe me. Let's see. And, what leads power over here? Roughly, this is gonna work out here, and then we'll put another one there, and another one there. Alright, just to get a few more lights in there. Again, not that it really matters since there's a solar flare, so there's absolutely no light right now. I like how the solar flares still come in the blue. It bothers me. It's like, you know what? Blue is supposed to be the good one. Red, give me the solar flares in red so I know that it's kind of like, oh shit, that sucks, type of thing. Alright, so we moved the rest of these weapons over here. Oh yeah. Instead of doing that, then let's actually just set this guy off. I don't really necessarily. Oh, okay, that's even easier. Okay, that worked out. Now, I obviously don't want those weapons just to be hanging out right there in the middle of nowhere. So, is it time to actually? I guess I'll leave these 2 weapon stockpiles. That's not a big deal. So for now, let's actually just call it quits on this over here. So let me just remove this, and then, you know, I can move that back over here. That's fine, you know. Every now and then I will take the time to actually blow up a few of the extra weapons that we have just because they're just taking up space in reality for no reason at all. It's kind of like Ned Flanders wearing nothing at all, right? Nothing at all. No, anyway, target practice. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it now and then. So where do we want to set these target practice up in reality? That's a good question. And how realistic do we want to make this? Well, I kind of want to make it a little bit realistic, but at the same time, I don't want it to cause, you know, mayhem to my metal walls over here. So how about, since this is brick walls, we could actually work on those. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Yeah, I guess that'll work, yeah. Or maybe, just fuck it, man. We'll fix these metal walls if it need to be the case. So how about, target there, target here, target there, there, and maybe one even there? Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, that works for me. And what we're going to do is, to line this up properly, we're going to put a few, you know, like sandbag. Well, I hope the raiders don't start using the sandbags against me. That's my big fear here. Let's just do it this way then. Now, obviously, I'm going to make it easier on my guys. I don't want them to, you know, necessarily have to, like, you know, shoot from miles away. Sure, that would probably make them shoot better, but at the same time, it's like, you know, seems kind of a hassle. Let me actually cancel this one to keep the singularity of things going on over here. So we'll keep that like that. This, hopefully my guys are smart enough to go around this and not, you know what? I don't trust my guy. I don't trust your ability to move stuff, move around things, guys. I'm sorry. Just throw it out there. You guys aren't exactly the smartest bunch at times. So let's just leave it this way. That'll get built, and then we'll start setting up some sweet-ass target practicing going on over here. 5 at a time, it seems. We start working on our lowest individuals, essentially. Because we need some better shooters, quite honestly. All the people that hang out back over here, that are 3s and 4s, and I'm always kind of like, yeah, you're alright. You know, you don't have to aspire just to be alright. You could be great. And basically, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to try to get you guys to be great. Just have, like, amazing shooters all around. Okay, I'll leave one left to be built over here. Well, the sandbag needs to be built right there. I'm getting really framey again. Let's just put this in 2 times instead of 4 times to maybe alleviate that framiness a little bit there. Alright, it's not even going to help. Probably not. I'll just frame around a bit. Okay, so Herb, go ahead and finish that up. So Herb, since you're here, how is your shooting, Herb? Shooting 4? Okay, Herb, you have pretty much just qualified for this ordeal. So let me have you go and set up over here. And you're going to be the guinea over here. Well, not literally guinea, the colony guinea, but you know, just the guinea that we're going to try out for this endeavor here. And let's have you start shooting. Is that how it works? No, it's F, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, good shot there, Herb. Alright, so Herb's gonna be over here shooting a bit. Who else? Edward is a good shot already, so let's probably not do that. Anderson Pena, shooting 3. Okay, Anderson, you have qualified for this as well, so let me have you hook up right about here. You know what? At the same time, it's gonna actually help us out in figuring out what weapons have like better sprays and stuff like that. Guinea, you're a good shot, so let's not worry about you. Nathan, I think, could definitely use a little bit of work. Oh, shooting? Actually, not just yet. I want to focus on the guys that are like 3s and 4s. Shooting 9 for Bob Boberson. You're a fucking maniac, Bob. And you're actually pretty good, too. Ida Bolt, how are you doing over here? Shooting 5? Okay, I'll get to you at some point, but you're not really a priority just yet. Rose? Kiss from the Rose on the Green. Let's get you over here, CEO, and have you work on your shooting a bit. Okay, who else? Shook? How are you doing here, Shook? Shook, you're actually not that bad. Daniel, I definitely could use some work. So Daniel, let me have you be the next one to come up over here as well. Set you up right about there. And let's see, BFD, you get off of that table, BFD. Where are your manners? Punisher could definitely use some work. Because he's Punisher, and I want him to be like a monster killer, you know. You're not just fucking Punisher and you have like terrible shooting skills. It doesn't work that way, man. Alrighty, guys, so there you go. Little shooting going on there. Don't ruin the sandbags, Herb. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to shoot at the target. Anderson, you're here to go? Alrighty, good. Anderson, let's have you start shooting right there. And let's see how Anderson's shot is. Oh, that's a good, pretty weapon right there. I like that. Rose, how you doing here? You're rocking that MAFDICWS. You know, if I was a smarter man, I'd know what the hell that even meant. James? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna happen. These guys are gonna try to go and fix this. Is there any way to make this, like... Nope, it's not. Okay. So, you know what? You have just lost your privilege. I forgot that these guys are gonna go over here and... You know, you guys are ruining it for me. I just wanted to make this, like, nice and look like legit. Okay, James, can you get the fuck out of the way right there before you get shot in the face? Oh, God, these guys. Alright, here's what I want you guys to do. You guys, just stop for a second, okay? Just stop shooting. Just hang out there for a second. What I'm gonna do is, deconstruct this, I guess. That was a waste of metal for no reason. I wish you could kind of make, like, zones as to, like, you know, no fixed zones. Kind of like you could do, like, you know, no pickup zones with bodies. That'd be really great. Unfortunately, that's not gonna be the case right now, is it? Oh, yeah, fix the ones that need fixing so I could tear them down. I like that whole method, too. Fix it before you get to break it down. Why? You're gonna break it down anyway. No, it doesn't matter. It needs to be fixed before you do it. Alright, you guys are gonna stay there, though, because I don't want to lose sight of you guys. Alrighty. Pick that up, deconstruct it, and remove it. That as well. And don't you guys start complaining about being hungry, alright? You need to give me a second here. I need you guys to not shoot our people here. Alrighty, good. So I think that should be fine. So Punisher, let me have you shoot right there. Daniel, you shoot right there. Rose, shoot right there. Anderson, right there. Herb, right there. You know what? I should probably even add more target practicing now. Since I can't really... James, you can run off now. Mental break soon. Who? Moldad? Why is Moldad gonna have a mental break? Is it because it's dark? Moldad, I can't control that there's a rainy thunderstorm and a solar flare going on. What is your problem now? Look, his needs are like completely... thoughts? Okay, thoughts, my bad. Had a social sad, in darkness, ate raw food, urgently hungry, very tired. Well, go get some food. I'm not... Okay, you're hungry, but you're gonna go sleep? Well, I guess it's the same, whatever. Soldier needs break. Yeah, they don't need breaks at all, man, alright? Right now, they're fucking training. You don't get breaks in this training session, okay? There you go. Let's put this in real time. I want to see how this works out for these guys. Rose, kind of a decent spray. And Daniel, how is your shooting here? Decent. Daniel's shot barely gets to the... No, it gets there, I guess. Yeah, some of these weapons we're going to have to definitely upgrade on, it seems. Alrighty. At least it's upgrading, though. Let's see. Let's check out Herb right now. Herb's at a shooting 417. So it goes up like 4 per shot. Is that what I'm getting at here? Roughly 4 per shot, something to that degree. Soldiers need breaks? Yeah, I know they need breaks, but they're training right now, right? Don't ruin the training session. Boomrad, you fucking relax, okay? I'm keeping you... You know what? You're actually over here eating my food, aren't you? Guinea? Guinea. Shoot the Boomrad. Shoot that Boomrad, Guinea. Alrighty. I don't really care for this Boomrad over here eating my food. I just realized what he's up to, too. It's kind of like, you know, as long as I just hang out here really silently, Falcon won't notice me around. Steven, can you... God, these guys... I sort of got... Some of you guys have, like, the worst penchant for, like, pain and... I don't know, danger. Don't shoot him 277, Guinea. This is Boomrad. It's quite an asshole, to be quite honest with you. There you go. Good. Turn that off. There you go. Thanks a lot, Guinea. You can run off now. Good work there, son. Okay. Everything else going alright? Is our power back on? Totally is. Battery's charging. Lights in the corridors, as everybody wanted. Good. Good, good, and good, and good. Alright. I can't complain about that. I can't complain about that at all. I can start setting up, basically carpeting over here for future people. By the way, speaking of future people, we haven't recruited anybody in a while. Right? It's kind of really annoying me because, you know, what the fuck? Funky, can you, check communications, make sure that they're, you know, fucking here? Have the traders in the world just forgotten about us? You know what? We give these people good business. There's no reason for them not to come over here. It's kind of annoying me, to be honest with you. I like how Funky's doing like the yeah bye thing on the communications thing. It's kind of like when you're on the phone. I'm not sure if you guys have run into this. Like, do you have any friends or anything? Like, I'm not a big phone socializer myself. Like, I hate being on the phone too long. Like, you know, it's just like if I have something to say, I'm just gonna, you know, tell you. You know, either I'll text you if it's important, or I'll, you know, whenever I see you face to face, I'll tell you what's up. But I hate, like, conversations, like phone conversations, especially when people come up to, like, call you with no real actual, I guess, reason to call you. It's just kind of calling it a chit-chat, where it's kind of like, hey, how you doing? It's kind of like, oh, nothing. And then they start off with, what are you up to? It's like, don't tell me what I'm up to. Call me if there's something important going on. I probably am up to something. You know, whatever I was up to, I'm not doing anymore now because I have to talk to you on the phone. And then getting him off the phone is even worse. It's like, you know, you tell people bye at times. Like, you know, you're just like, let me check my soldiers over here. Urban Punisher could use a break, but other than that, pretty good. I mean, not too bad. At least they're kind of hanging out together so they can kind of socialize a bit too. It works on that degree. Yeah, I want to put up more target practice, to be quite honest with you. So, for now, let me have you guys, good work here, guys. Let me unmilitarize you for now. So yeah, back to the phone conversation thing. Especially, here's the thing, the people that call you and have no real actual reason to call you, they just call you to chit-chat, they're the worst people to get off the phone, too. Where you're just kind of like, you know the whole bye thing? Like when you say bye, where it's like, you know, it should be over, bye? And they don't get it, where it's just kind of like, and they feel the need when you say, all right, cool. It's not even bye. It's when you say like, all right then. You know what all right then means in a phone conversation? It means that you want to wrap it up already. You're pretty much had enough, and it's kind of like, all right, cool. Well, you know, thanks for, you know, hearing you out. But it's, you know, time to call it quits. I might want to go back to doing what I was doing before you called. You know that first question you asked me, what are you up to? I want to go back up to that. But I can't because I'm on the phone with you. And then when you say, all right, then they feel the need to either talk faster or tell you more in a small, I guess, like time frame where it's kind of like they know that the conversation is coming to an end. So they kind of want to stuff as much information in there as possible. I don't know. It's just a quirk. I guess it's probably me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just very antisocial for all I know. I mean, I'm very social. I like talking to people. I'm, you know, oddly enough, you guys wouldn't really believe me, but I'm generally a pretty amusing guy, is what I've heard. Yeah, I'm not sure if it ever comes out in videos and whatnot. I'm probably boring as shit on videos, but when I'm, you know, talking, conversing with people, you know, they apparently find me. Oh, god damn it! I thought it was like a person wandering around. Nope, it's just God ruining my plants again. Thanks a lot, Jesus. Yeah, you know, people normally tell me, yeah, you're a pretty funny guy. Oh, don't call me guy, buddy. But that's the thing, and so I am social in that sense, but I just like to do socialing, like, you know, I like to socialize face to face, not like on the phone and shit like that. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just a quirk by my part. We've had a pretty safe episode today, right? Everything's been going good. I'm not calling it quits yet, guys. Don't worry. I'm not saying over here like, all right, well, let's call it quits. I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying that we've had a pretty nice episode. We've actually got some training done. Everything seems to be cleaned up. One of my turrets is on. Oh, yeah, because this one got built later. You should be off right now, man. I don't need you on right now. Okay. So, other than that, what else can we start focusing on in reality since we have the target? Well, I mean, I want to target practice a bit more. Is that even the right, I guess, vocabulary I should be using here? I want to target practice some more. A lot of colonists are idle because, you know, apparently life is too good in our base, so everybody has, like, free time to just stick around now. Must be nice. I like to be part of this base. I'm really not. I just control the base, but I have nothing to actually do with it in terms of being in here with them. Alright, let me actually start working on mining some of the metal that we found in here, though. Might as well. Now, the thing is, at the same time, is I do believe in one of the past episodes, I did ask you guys to let me know what you want me to do with this area here. The thing is that that episode has not aired yet. I think it'll probably air in a few days from now. Of course, this is, I'm recording in the past, so when this airs, it's gonna be like, Falcon, you asked us about this a long time ago. Well, just realize, guys, that I record in batches, so sometimes it doesn't necessarily work exactly how I want it to, but I guess the idea is still there. So, sure, I'm talking right now in the past sense where you guys already know that I asked you this, but as of right now, as me recording this episode, I don't know what you guys want me to do with this area yet, so that's the reason why I haven't done anything here just yet, because I'm kind of waiting. And the thing is that when you guys finally see this episode, or see the episode where I ask you, what do you want me to do here, I'll be even more further removed, and, you know, it'll be a while before I actually get to what you want to do for me to actually do. So, it's kind of a hassle because of that, but at the same time, you know, you gotta understand, it makes recording a lot easier for me. I can't record every single day as much as I like to, because, you know, YouTube is not what, you know, puts food on the table. So, this is kind of something I just do on the pastime. Actually, that might cause a bit of a, catastrophe here. So yeah, I mean, YouTube doesn't put food on the table for me, unfortunately, so this is kind of what I do for, like, you know, fun, a hobby and whatnot. I really enjoy it, but, you know, I do have to prioritize certain things, and as much as I like to do this daily and whatnot, I can't do it daily because of that fact alone, because, you know, unfortunately, my real job and stuff like that gets in the way of things, you know, especially trying to live and you know, feed myself and provide a roof over my head. It costs money, unfortunately. It doesn't cost videos, it costs money. So that's the reason why, as much as I like to record daily and kind of be more natural about videos, where, you know, you tell me one thing, like one day you're like, Falcon, do this, or Falcon, you messed this up. The next day, whatever you told me could get fixed on, right? Unfortunately, we can't have that natural type of progress, unfortunately, because of the how it works, you know. It makes it a lot easier for me to record ahead of time, if anything. But I do always go back to older comments, and even though it takes me a while, I do get to your comments, and then I pretty much utilize them into future videos. So I do want you guys to know that I always read your comments and always kind of implement what you have to say. So don't feel that just because Falcon records like 5 videos at a time, he'll never get around to what you're telling him to do. I will. I always do. I always definitely do. And you pretty much realize that if you listen to the videos, I will reference your comments and, you know, be like, oh, so-and-so said this. Mark told me to go fuck myself, or, you know, who is it? Jackie Boy told me your breath stinks or something, which would be quite amazing if this man would tell me that over a video. And that would be kind of really offensive, to be quite honest with you, because it'd be like, how would you know that, Jackie? You're not even my mom or dad. Shut up. I hate you, Jackie. I really hate you, Jackie, but we might have problems if you started talking about my hygiene. So, 24 colonists idle, that is to be expected when there is so much done already. You know what? Let's actually hook this up now. How about that? What do we want there? Buildings. Buildings would be good. What do we want there? Steam generator? Geothermal. Steam or geothermal? Well, you know what? Let's put a geothermal just because we could put a pumping station and steam generators anywhere. Might as well use this for what it's pretty much intended for. So let me put this guy here. And then we will basically have yet another beast producing energy for us, which is always good. And we could just definitely connect this through here, and boom. Perfect. Not even a big deal. Get off these, boy. My hood comes out every now. Alrighty, so. What about this situation? Is this ever going to get, like, you know... Oh, I could put stone tiles over them. Alright, there we go. Yeah, go put stone tiles over that. We have stone, right? Oh yeah, we definitely do have stone because a lot of it got shredded down. You know, how about we focus on that from now on? Like, might as well clear up the map of the stone and, you know, turn it into stone tiles. Or at least like stone that we could actually use. Look at that. Yeah, there we go. OCD, be gone. Oh yeah, look at that. Back to looking sexy and good. All good. It only lasted 1 episode, so it's not too bad. You know, we took care of it. That's what really matters here. You know what pisses me off though is that apparently the traders have forgotten about us completely. I'd really like to get a few more trade chips going on here. Speaking of trade chips, what happened to our cooks, our meal? I guess we don't have any meat, do we? What happened to the buffalo? Oh, right. Well, that would make sense. Muffalo. I put you guys as not to be grabbed because at the time there was a raid about to come down, and I wanted to avoid anything happening. So. Squirrel's dead out here too. Come and pick the squirrel up, guys. Alright, come and pick stuff up over here. And hopefully, raiders don't show up now as a kind of like a fuck you to me. Where it's kind of like, oh, haha, it was an ambush all along, Falcon. You fell for it, you silly beast, you. Not really a beast, but you know, it's probably what the raiders think of me. Alright, guys, how about we call it an episode here today? At least we kind of have an idea as to what we want to do next episode, which is collect that muffalo that I killed a long time ago. It's probably, you know, decomposing and everything like that, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure our shelf will make or find something to do with that. And overall, good thing over here, geothermals are about to get built. Things are happening, all the food in the world, good metal supply, target practice. It's like a utopia. You know, a very vigilant and militant utopia, but a utopia nonetheless. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.